Hey everybody, it's Get Real in the Kitchen with Deanna Olson, and it's turkey bacon Cobb salad. But there's a story, and the first thing is we're going to get back here and put this turkey bacon, which I put on a paper plate with some wax paper on top. And I'm going to put that in the microwave, get that going, and I'm going to start with a 2-minute. So the deal with I have cooked all my bacon and turkey bacon in the microwave for decades on a paper plate. No mess, no splatter, not in a pan. And I would say start with about 2 minutes because bacon has varies in thickness of a slice. And the other thing that's good to know about this is what you do with those extra paper plates from that last picnic you had. Save them and hold on to them for the bacon. And then that wax paper that people kind of forget about is so valuable. I use it all the time in the kitchen for all kinds of things. And by putting wax paper, I use wax paper to put over almost everything in the microwave when I'm heating stuff up or cooking it, and that way it doesn't splatter. And a lot of people don't know that wax paper is compostable as opposed to plastic wrap. So we're going to see how that's going. And what I did, and if you think that I look a little stiff, well, I had a disobedient knee that needed a little surgery, and I'm better now, so the show must go on. So yeah, I am stiff. And so what I did is I was thinking I want to make Cobb salad. That sounds good. So what I did is I got some bagged lettuce, and you know me, I always cut the tomatoes in half, and put some avocados in there, and some hard-boiled eggs, and some blue cheese crumbles. And so here's what's happened is let's go back to that bacon. Now this bacon, this is a turkey bacon. It's maybe not quite as fatty, but normally with normal bacon, what would happen is you'd have a ton of fat at this point pouring off it. But that's not the case. But pretend this is regular bacon. And I love regular bacon. So just make sure that you don't want to get this overdone. And normally you don't even have to flip it. But you know, turkey bacon's a little different. So we just want to make sure it gets cooked evenly. So I'm going to put that back in for a couple more minutes because I don't think it's going to be burned by then. So doing that. So normally you think of Cobb salad as being you've got the layer of chicken and the layer of hard-boiled eggs and the layer of bacon, whatever your choice of bacon is. But you know, with turkey bacon or any bacon and the hard-boiled eggs, this is plenty of protein. And I just could not face going to the store and getting a rotisserie chicken and wrestling with that guy. So I said, hey, well, what would this taste like if I just omitted the chicken? And then I've got a homemade dressing here ready to go. I put white balsamic vinegar in there, which is all I had. I've run out of, got to pick up some more of the other vinegar, balsamic vinegar. And I put a little bit of dry mustard in there, and the garlic chopped up, and salt and pepper. So I'm going to start putting the olive oil in there, whisking that in. And if you don't have time to do a homemade vinaigrette like this, you just find the bottle of dressing that you like and you go for it. Because that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. let's check that turkey. It should be about ready. I think it could use another 30 seconds. And turkey bacon, just like regular bacon, isn't something that we want to eat every day. It's got plenty of sodium in it, like any kind of bacon, but still, for once in a while, that's great. So with regular bacon, here's what happens. With regular bacon, when it comes out, definitely you're going to have a lot of oil to pour off. And I immediately have my paper towels ready with that regular bacon. And I'm going to pronounce these done. And with regular bacon, there'd be tons and tons of grease here. So we're going to put that turkey bacon in here, and it's not very much grease at all. So not much to sop up, but doing that. And with regular bacon, if you leave it there for like 30 seconds, it's just perfectly, gets nice and where it's just, you just can crumble it like this. It's awesome. But this particular bacon is a little different because it's turkey bacon and I didn't overcook it. So let's just take a knife and kind of chop it up a little bit, because sometimes the day is just long and you really don't have time to go for presentation, right? And so I get that personally. I'm just gonna make it so it's, and I don't want to, it's nice when the bacon's really nice and all perfectly little crumbles, but sometimes you just want a nice little piece of bacon in your mouth that just really tastes like bacon. So I'm going to say, hey, that's good. Throw that in there. And let's just whisk. Well, this dressing is ready to go. So I have a last tip, but let's put the dressing on here and see how it tastes. And you do want to mix that up good. And I'll tell you, with any salad, if you put a sprinkle of salt on it, I just think it helps. Even though there's salt maybe in the dressing. But I like to do that. So this is edible and looks edible. And we're going to find out if it is. And then I'll give you my very last tip. That is definitely delicious. And here's my last tip. So, of course, with regular bacon where you'd have so much grease, get yourself a little pottery or something, or it could be stainless steel. I never put grease and pour it down the sink. Never have, never will. And if you come to my house, we might have to have words if I see you putting grease down the sink. What I do is that bacon grease that's in here from the bacon, which is going to be a bunch, I just set this to the side, let it harden up overnight, wipe it out with a paper towel, and put it in with the compost. And that way my grease never goes down the sink. I never have any grease issues. And it's way easier to clean the sink anyway when you don't have that grease down there. And just click through to the recipe and you'll get the recipe. And don't forget to subscribe. And just remember, this is live from Denver, one take.